So my name is Ileana Chin, Garita Chin. I have two kids in the program. Isabel, she's 14, almost 15, a couple weeks. She plays the violin, and then Daniel, he is 12. He plays the violin. And then we've been in the program about for, I think, 5 years. We started in New Hampshire when I bought a plastic violin for my daughter. And she once asked if she could play after having had that toy for a long time. And we looked for a teacher there, and that teacher sent us to a community orchestra in New Hampshire, and that community's conductor orchestra told us to come to Boston. And we had no idea, and we were like, Boston, no, like, oh, that's scary, we don't know, like, we're from New Hampshire, we don't know anybody in Boston. And she contacted us with the string director, and she was the one who told us about Project STEP. So my kids auditioned, and here we are. So it's been an amazing and crazy experience. I was just telling my parents this week, wow, I cannot believe that because of that little tiny plastic violin, now we're here, and it's been so great for the whole family. I think we are all in love with music now. Yeah. Besides the music, since I grew up with only Latin music, I never was exposed to classical. Being involved in this environment where you see all these cool musicians, like literally we've seen like famous violinists that had come here to give a concert right here on the halls, like as we are walking in. That's one of the coolest things, besides going to, for example, do community stuff, like go and visit the elderly and give a concert to them. One of the things that STEP had created for us also is the opportunity for us to perform in places we never thought our kids would be able to, and because of Project STEP, they had. So I always try not to miss their concerts. I always try to be there and see if it's, I don't know, the Museum of Fine Arts or the library, or we go to nursery places. And I think those are my favorite ones because the elderly kind of like get very sentimental about the pieces the kids are playing. And I had cried in some moments when I go there because they're just so sweet, and you feel like the love and the appreciation they have for our kids coming and showing what they can do. So, and also seeing many different backgrounds of families here. It had taught me so much about how I have to appreciate what I have, because there are some families that don't have the same opportunities, and so I always tell my kids, if we are here, we have to give it all, because many kids wish they had this chance. And so if we're here, we're gonna really take everything in and take advantage of every single opportunity they give us and just go for it. So it's been a blessing, truly. I get kind of like sentimental thinking about that, because I've seen in Project STEP the how can I say it in English, the change that has produced in so many families. And even though it's so difficult for so many, for all of us it's really difficult, but there's so other families here that have very difficult situations in their families or their work, or they have like 3 works or things like that. And to see the commitment and the effort, it's just, I'm so happy that things like Project STEP exist, because we were talking about it the other day, my husband and I. We're all struggling together in our own ways. And the things that we've talked about as a community is really to build that community of Project STEP where we can support each other in our differences, and help each other in our struggles. And to me, see a small kid the other day who hadn't had breakfast or anything, had a very difficult situation at home, had to come here by herself because of that difficult situation at home, and still see her practicing, going into a practice room and practice her individual material. That was like, this is why Project STEP exists. This is why we need this. These kids need to see that even in the difficulty they have, they can dream big, and they can be part of what it's upstairs. They can be one of them. They can be performing there if they want, if they put in the hard work. So I'm so happy that this thing is here and it's available for anybody who wants to work hard. So, yeah. Bueno, ¿por qué creo yo que organizaciones como Project STEP deben existir? Hay muchas razones, pero una de las más importantes para mí es ver cómo todos juntos como comunidad estamos luchando por un mismo propósito, y todos tenemos diferentes estilos de vida, diferentes cosas que hemos vivido, diferentes situaciones económicas, diferentes situaciones culturales, y aún así todos estamos trabajando por la misma meta: ver momentos donde los niños están trabajando tan fuerte. La otra vez yo vi una niña que está viviendo situaciones muy difíciles en la casa, y verla que vino sin desayunar, que viene, que no tiene padres que estén con ella, y viene aquí y va y practica y toca sola. O sea, es como, me pone a mí a pensar muchísimo, porque digo yo, ok, si esta niña está haciendo lo que está haciendo, el sacrificio, este programa vale la pena. Y yo por eso les digo a mis niños, tienen que darlo todo, porque vean el ejemplo de una niña que no ha comido, una niña que tiene problemas en su casa, una niña que viene sola al programa porque su mamá no puede estar con ella todo el tiempo. Y ver el esfuerzo no tiene palabras, o sea, no tiene palabras. Y la verdad que estamos muy agradecidos que cosas así existan, que nos hacen abrir los ojos y ver la realidad de nuestras vidas y ver el valor de lo que estamos recibiendo con este programa, porque el valor no tiene medida, es simplemente algo maravilloso, y estoy simplemente agradecida, y le doy gracias a Dios y a Project STEP porque nos da la oportunidad de pertenecer a algo como esto.